Hi, my name is Alan Wolf. I'm the author of Balancing the Sword. It's common when I go to a men's conference that guys will want to come up afterwards and ask, how do I lead in family Bible study? I've never read the Bible myself. I've never seen this done, but I do feel convicted that I need to be doing it. How do I wrap my arms around how do I get started? Well, there's 1,189 chapters in the Bible, so it's reasonable that you'll feel a bit intimidating to being asked to lead through something that you yourself have never studied. But this is your calling because God has called you to it, and thankfully God will give you the ability to do this. Now, I'm going to give you some tips on how to do it. First of all, Christianity is built on a book. God gave us only the Bible. We need to uphold the beauty of the sufficiency of Scripture, which means that it is sola scriptura, by Scripture alone. God didn't inspire all the many wonderful tools that there are out there. And so we must recognize that if Christianity survived for hundreds of years without all of these many extras that we have available, they are certainly not necessary for a strong and vibrant Christian home or a strong and vibrant Christian life. So the first thing that I want to anchor down in your mind is that if you want to be great at leading family Bible studies, you need just simply one tool, and that is the Scripture. Now, you need a Bible that you can read. I'm holding in my hand the King James, and I've grown up on the King James, and I love the old classic sound of the King James. However, if you're new to Bible study, I wouldn't recommend it, just simply because of the awkwardness and phraseology. If you're open to suggestions, I would recommend the New King James. Now, there are many wonderful translations available today. In fact, I have more than 20, and I have on my website, balancingthesword.com, a comparison of readability of more than 20 different translations, so you may want to go check that out. Before you lead in family Bible study, let me recommend that you read the target passages before you read them as a family. That is, so if you're going to go through Genesis chapter 1 and 2, for example, read Genesis chapter 1 and 2 first alone, maybe once, twice, maybe 3, even 4 times. So that way you know where the passage is headed before you lead it as a family. This will also allow you to kind of overcome any awkwardness in vocabulary. To really gain a bird's eye view, I would recommend that you either get the Bible on audio or that you get the Bible on DVD. Now, the Bible on audio is available for free online, but you can also buy it in a more convenient package form. And the Bible on DVD is also available online, though it's not available for free. But if you want to go to the Balancing the Sword website, you can get this, and that's the entire Bible. Now, the benefit of listening to these on the way to and from work is that you are going to get that big picture. So it's going to give you an enormous advantage over the rest of the family members who are not soaking their mind in the Scripture throughout the week to see the big picture. In just 1 hour of listening to a professional reader, you'll cover the equivalent of 1 week's worth of reading for the entire family. 1 hour covers the entire week because they can read through the entire Bible in 72 hours. Now, that's true if you're reading through at a 2-year pace, which is what I would recommend for an average family. Now, you probably already own a Bible. If you do, you may own a study Bible. Now, what I'm holding in my hands is a Life Application Study Bible. There are many wonderful study Bibles available. You might own the Ryrie Study Bible, or the Schofield, or the ESV, or the Geneva, or the Reformation Study Bible, or the MacArthur Study Bible. All sorts of wonderful study Bibles out there. The nice thing about a study Bible is that it provides commentary directly under the target passage so that you don't have to thumb around. And this provides sometimes a scholar or sometimes a group of scholars' opinions about that particular passage. So it can sometimes help get you over a hurdle. These things are wonderful tools. They're very inexpensive relative to how much instruction that they offer. They're a wonderful purchase if you haven't made such a purchase. Now, I'm going to pause for just a minute. We'll pick this up in part 2, but I've got some very important closing comments, so make sure you please watch part 2, but we're going to stop for just a minute.